Good evening, family, friends, everybody in between. Oh, I got a fry right here. Oh. Today is Friday, May 10th, 2024. It's the weekend, baby. Back with another episode. I am here picking up my son's best friend. She gonna spend the night with my boy. I'm keeping him, as I do, as I love to do. Look, I got stuff thrown all over the place. I went from washing. Anyway, y'all, I'm a man. I do man stuff. I wash clothes too, sometimes. So anyway, I'm back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. Finally getting off work. I was running late, but I'm here. I'm glad that y'all are here. I hope y'all are doing well. Hope y'all have a great weekend. Get out the house and do something, or do something in the house, but do something you enjoy. Don't just let life be just pain only, struggle only, problems only. Because problems gonna be there whether you do anything or not, right? Just cause you decide to sit up in the house, I don't go out no more. I don't do that. I hear them folks, them righteous, mature people. They're mature. Like Martin say, they're mature. I don't do that no more. Y'all still going out? You still be going out? I hear the old people I grew up with, I used to go out with back in the day. You still be going out? Yeah, I do. You go sit up in the house and be mature. I'm going out. I'm enjoying myself. If I ain't going out to enjoy myself, I'm going to enjoy myself at home, because problems going to come even if you don't do nothing. Even if you don't do nothing to cause the problem, problems still going to come. So what you need to do, you need to counterbalance that, or you're going to have a miserable life. You need to counterbalance the problems by getting out doing stuff, or doing stuff in the house that you love to do on a regular basis. Don't let problems be the only thing happening in your life. It's your choice. It ain't always your choice for problems to come, but it's your choice not to do nothing to enjoy yourself. That's your choice. To sit up and don't do nothing, but just face problems. Solve problems all the goddamn time. Get out. I know I am. So anyway, this topic here is to the ladies, right? I'm gonna tell y'all a story, as Big War likes to do. Tell y'all stories. I'm gonna go back some years when I was just coming out of my marriage, right? And I was back on the prowl. Return of the Mac. Y'all remember that song, Return of the Mac? I felt I had been done wrong. Marriage was over, what I'm saying? I wanted my family to stay together, blah, blah, blah. That Big War. So marriage was over. She wasn't happy, ready to go on our separate ways. Cool. I'm going to get out here. I'm just going to enjoy my life, right? The bachelor life, the single life. I had lost a lot, but I still had a lot going for myself. And now I'm single. So now I'm on Facebook, social media, whatever. I've been on Facebook, but now I'm looking at this buffet here of easy women, or women that look easy. A lot of times it was just looks. But I'm looking at all the easy looking women. What do I mean by easy looking women? I'm glad you asked. Women that were on, with their little reels up there and their story, whatever you see them, every day, all day showing their ass. You know what I'm talking about. Naked, or half naked, damn near naked, 2 steps from being naked, however you want to say it. I'm looking at them. And being the man that I am, with a little money in my pocket, single and ready to mingle, I don't mind paying for it. Right? That's how I was at the time. Like, I'd rather have paid for it than do a relationship thing again. Just being honest. Y'all know me. I ain't blowing no smoke. Just being honest. I prefer to have paid for it than to be in a relationship and go through all that again. I was done with relationships, done with marriage, done with all that. Let's just get together, have a little fun, and go our separate ways for the rest of my life. That's my mindset, right? I'm too old for this. I done learned all I need to know. All I can do now is teach the younger generation what's going on. Not trying to mess nobody's head up. I'm just trying to open your eyes to reality. That's all I'm trying to do. I ain't trying to be no bad influence. Big boy, you're a bad influence on the younger men. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm just trying to teach them how to navigate through this jungle that they've been thrown off in, that they didn't ask for. The young men did not ask for the jungle that they are in, but they're here. So they are looking for, whether you give them somebody or not, they're looking for somebody who can help them navigate their way through this jungle and get the hell up out of there in one piece without being ate up by a lion or a tiger or a bear. That's where moi come in at. That's all I'm doing. So, don't be mad at me for doing my due diligence. So, as I was saying, I would scroll through Facebook. I'm single, ready to mingle, got a little money in my pocket, and I ain't looking for nothing serious, right? So I'm looking through Facebook, and what appears to me to be a buffet of easy women, right? They're carrying themselves like harlots, dressed like harlots, looking like harlots. So what am I supposed to think they are but harlots? Jezebels. Hitters then quitters. That it look like. So what am I supposed to think? So I saw one in particular. I'm like, let me see what's going on with that. Up on the reel, butt to the camera, shorts up the crack. Y'all know the routine. Y'all see it just like I see it. Y'all already know what I'm looking at. I ain't even got to describe it. Just looking like it's for sale. So it's looking like it's for sale, or it's looking like it's easy, or it could be free. But it's looking like it's ready to do something. Right? At least I'm being generous enough to offer to give you something for it, instead of trying to get it for the freezy, like a lot of dudes do. I just, you know what, so I'm looking at them. Well, yeah. I commenced to go in the inbox, and I came at her the way she looked. See, I'm a grown man. I believe in respect, but respect is earned, not given. The purpose of this message is to let y'all know, whether you be a man or a woman, but I'm talking about a woman because that's what I deal with women. I don't deal with men. So let me get back to the story. Then I'll come back to that. So I'm looking at her. I go in the inbox, and I'm like, hey, like the Booty Warrior said, I like you, and I want you. But I ain't say we can do this the easy way or the hard way. I said, how much it gonna cost me? I ain't, you remember the Booty Warrior on that little thing, Fleece Johnson. I like you, and I want you. Now we can do this the easy way or the hard way. But I didn't say it like that. But basically that's what I was saying, but not the easy way or the hard way. I just made a proposition, an indecent proposal to a woman that looks like that's what she's about. She looked like she's about that life. How am I supposed to know otherwise? I don't know you personally. I'm just judging you off the image you putting out there. I'm judging you off the way you carrying yourself in public, on a public platform where everybody can see you. You're not behind closed doors with your husband or your boyfriend. You out here for everybody to see with your buttocks hanging out the bottom of your shorts. Or you in a G-string, a thong on social media where any and everybody can see you, including moi. And I'm trying to get me a little bit because I'm single now. Just come out of divorce. And I'll pay for it. So, you look like you for sale, or you look like you about that life. So I text you, right? I hollered at her, how much? I ain't saying just straight how much, but hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm digging you, what have you, blah, blah, blah. I spit my little game and say, look here, I ain't trying to do nothing, whatever. I know you got bills, I got needs. What's up? What you trying to say? Oh, she let me have it. Do I look like a hooker to you? You F-bud, she gave me the blues, right? I'm sitting here looking like, how you gonna disrespect me like that? You don't know me like that. How you gonna disrespect me like that? I'm like, I had to check myself. Am I inboxing the right? Is this the same person on the picture? On the video? On the reel? In the story? Is this the same person? Did I inbox did I make a mistake and inbox the wrong person that ain't the picture that I see? So I'm looking. I'm looking at the name, looking at the picture. I'm looking at my message. Make sure all of it coordinated. It is the same person that's on here bent over where I can see her camel toe. Same, I see everything. Huh? So it is the same woman. So I'm trying to figure out, how am I being disrespectful to her? But she commenced to give me the blues like I just came to the church Sunday school teacher with my proposition. And I was ready to pay good too. I'm ready to pay you to leave, because that's what it's going to be. She gave me a major cussing out. Who do I think she is? How am I going to disrespect her like that, but she on here naked? How am I going to disrespect her like that? So I commenced. Y'all know me. If you don't know me by now, you will. Keep watching me. You know I ain't going to let that slide. So I let her finish her little thing. Long paragraph. She just going off of who do I think she is, what she look like to me. You know what I'm saying? How I'm a disrespectful woman like that. You know what I'm saying? You disrespectful little boy, you F-boy, this, that. You call me out, you know. How I'm gonna be disrespectful like that. So I let, you know, after I read her paragraph, I had to let her know. I came at you like a, can I say it on here? I came at you like that because you look like that. I don't come at classy women like that. I treat people according to how they act, how they carry themselves. If a man carrying himself like a gangster, I'm going to treat him like he's a gangster. If he's carrying himself like he's a school teacher, I'm going to treat him like he's a school teacher. If he's carrying himself like he's a doctor, y'all get the point. You teach people how to treat you. Ladies, you teach men what type of respect they're going to give you, if any at all. Now, I ain't talking about all men. You got some men where you can be the classiest lady in the world. He still ain't got no respect. I ain't talking about them just bums and losers. I'm talking about men. I always talk about men when I talk about stuff like this, because I'm a man. But even me as a man, I'm still a human being, and I still can get down in the flesh, in the carnal sin sometimes. If I see a woman that look like she for sale, and I'm happening to be in the market to buy some, I might shoot you an offer. Don't come back at me talking crazy about what you look like to me, because I'm going to tell you what you look like to me. A lady of the night. You don't look like a police officer. What do you think you look like on Facebook naked? Do you think you look like somebody's mother? The librarian? The nun? do you think you look like? What you mean, who do I think you look like? Who the hell do you think you look like? Do you see what you got on? The lack of accountability is startling. What y'all think a man's supposed to think when you carry yourself the way you carry yourself? You want that man to be better than you? You want this man to treat you and respect you better than you treating and respecting yourself. It don't work like that, sister. You determine how much respect you're going to get from a man. I ain't talking about them little boys. They ain't going to respect nobody. They don't respect themselves. From a man, you determine how much respect you're going to get. Because even me as a man, as a respectful man, I respect women, I respect ladies. That don't mean that if I want me some and I see somebody who's selling it, I won't try to buy some from somebody who look like they selling it. I don't mean it out of disrespect. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I won't go to a woman that, even if she ain't no classy lady, if her presentation is that of a classy lady, well dressed, fully clothed, ain't loud mouth, nasty talking, classic carrying herself. She could be the biggest freak behind closed doors ever made, but out here, the way she presenting herself to the world is as a classy lady. I would never proposition her the way I proposition you. I came at you like that because that's the way you presented yourself to me. And to anybody else that's looking at you. I would never, in millions of women, I would have never came at like that. Because of the way they carry themselves. They carry themselves like respectful women. I would never come to a woman like that carries herself in a respectful way. I came at you like that because you look like that's what you do. If my car needs to be fixed, and I pull up to a shop that got mechanic rope across the doorway, how am I wrong for going there asking him how much he gonna charge to fix my car? I go in there and say, hey, my car making a funny noise, how much you charge me to check it out and whatever, and then fix it? How you gonna come at me like that? Just because I got mechanic shop run all across this building, that don't mean I'm a mechanic. You don't mean you can come at me like that by fixing your car? That's how you sound. You looking like you for sale, but then when somebody try to buy some, you want to go off on them instead of on yourself, instead of checking yourself saying, damn, how am I outside looking? Well, people think they can buy some. They can just come to me. You ain't checked yourself at all. It's always the man wrong. How dare he come at me like that? Instead of looking in the mirror saying, damn, I do look like I'm for sale. Maybe I need to go put on some clothes before I take these pictures and put them out here for everybody to see. Ladies, you teach men how to respect you. You determine how a man gonna approach you. Do you want him to approach you with utmost respect? Or do you want him to approach you and say, how much for that? I want to buy a little bit. 99.9% of the time, it's up to you. Every now and then you're going to run across a knucklehead that don't care how respectful you are and how you carry yourself. He ain't going to respect nobody. I ain't talking about them. Subtract them. We talking about some real men. You got real men that will approach certain types of women according to how they act, how they look. It is what it is. Don't blame me. Don't shoot the messenger. You teach a man. You determine how much respect a man gonna show you by the respect that you show yourself. If you ain't showing yourself no respect, he ain't gonna show you none. If you're not a mechanic, don't have mechanic rope on the front of your building. If you don't want people stopping by asking you how much you charge to fix their car. If you don't want no man propositioning you how much you want for it, Stop looking like it's for sale. Problem solved. Get it? Got it? Good. Bye.